The chess game that won a real battle, the Battle of Trenton, Revolutionary War. George Washington and his army of American patriots were encamped by the Delaware River in December of 1776. Washington's army wasn't looking good as many of his men were sick, cold, and starving. But something was to change. He learned that just on the other side of the Delaware River was an army of German Hessian soldiers paid to fight with the British. It was Christmas night to the Hessians, and they were all drunk or asleep. But to the colonial army, it was just another day, because Christmas in the colonies was not popular till the 1800s. So that night, Washington and his army went across the freezing Delaware River. But a Hessian scout spotted Washington and his army, and ran to the commander of the Hessian army. He handed them the letter saying where the colonial troops were, but the commander was in the middle of a chess game, so instead of reading the letter and interrupting the game, he put the letter in his pocket and carried on with the game. The decision to not read that letter was the reason Washington won the Battle of Trenton. Washington lost 2 men in the battle, but they were dead by exposure. If it wasn't for that chess game the commander was playing, Washington might have lost the battle and maybe the war.